The Powerball drawing is next. Then stay tuned for Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10.
Tonight, you could multiply your Powerball winnings with the new Power Play. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the one and only Powerball. It's America's game, and tonight, $34.9 million, our estimated jackpot. Let's see what the multiplier is. Wow, it's 5. So if you invested that extra dollar, your $100,000 prize just became $500,000. Now, let's find out what the Powerball numbers are. Good luck. We have 27, the first ball, number 27. Of course, to win the jackpot, correctly match 5 white balls plus the red Powerball. We have 6. We have 15. Check those tickets carefully. There is number 42. Powerball still to come. And the last white ball, 24. Here we go. $34.9 million on the line. Tonight's Powerball is 32. The multiplier, number 5. Play Powerball. It's America's game. Good night and good luck.
An overabundance of blood supplies could mean some will go bad before ever being used. I'm Lindsay Clutter. That story coming up. A 4-year-old race car driver is in high demand. I'm Carrie Netherton. I'll show you why straight ahead.
Fire code violations are a concern at local haunted houses. I'm Amanda Lewis. That's next.
Now live from Des Moines, this is Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Carpinelli.
And I'm Terry Sater. The biggest battle in the war on terrorism tonight is right here within the borders of the United States.
The Postmaster General wants all of us to wash our hands after touching mail. That's because he can't guarantee letters are safe from anthrax contamination. Plus, you could get a break on the price of the #1 antibiotic used to fight anthrax. Bayer is going to sell Cipro to the government for nearly half price. And the FBI still says it can't find a link between the anthrax attacks and the terrorist attacks of September 11th.
The blood center at Central Iowa Blood Banks could soon go bad. After September 11th, more than 2,000 people donated blood. That's 4 times the normal amount. And blood centers say this could disrupt the balance that meets the needs of Central Iowans. That's the focus of our top story tonight. Channel 5 Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Clutter joins us live with more. Lindsay.
Lisa, the blood donated on September 11th was never used for the disaster in New York. That's because there were more deaths than injuries. Now Iowa has blood on its shelves that could go bad this week. Iowa sent 500 units of blood to New York, but it was used to replenish the stock for the rest of the month. New York already had the blood they needed.
And that's why it's so important that people remember to donate blood regularly 4 times a year so that when we have an event like September 11th, there's already blood there.
It's all about balance. There's plenty of blood now, but what's the use if it goes bad next week and there's another disaster?
What we want to do is make sure that since blood lasts 42 days, that we never have a time where we have so much that it expires and then the next day have none.
Central Iowa needs 200 units every day, and Jack Alexander comes regularly to help make that happen.
I think we as Americans and citizens need to be regular and just continue to give because it's so important, not just because of September 11th, but because of all the other needs that occur here locally and around the country on a day-to-day basis.
One idea the blood center is considering with the extra blood supplies is to send it for artificial blood research. Someday that could be used on-site at accidents or in times of war. Lisa?
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Now, the blood center is asking anyone who wishes to donate to call ahead and make an appointment.
You could be getting more protection against anthrax. That's because the U.S. Postal Service has ordered Anthrax Killers. The machines are similar to the irradiation machine at the meat lab at Iowa State University. It would likely treat the mail before it's sorted. Scientists say the procedure will zap anthrax spores.
Right. There are contractors already on the East Coast that are in the business of sterilizing medical devices. It would seem to be a fairly straightforward proposition to simply redirect the mail to some of those contractors and sterilize it.
The U.S. Postmaster hasn't revealed which post offices will receive the systems. It's all part of a wide range of plans to protect you and postal workers. And that brings us to tonight's Channel 5 Eyewitness News Internet poll. The question, would you pay more for postage if you knew that your mail would be safer? Log on to our website at WOI-TV.com and cast your vote. We'll have the results later in this newscast.
Fire investigators say one Metro haunted house was a little too scary, and now they want it to change. Channel 5 Eyewitness News reporter Amanda Lewis is live in the newsroom with more. Amanda.
Lisa, Scarecrow 2001 in West Des Moines closed its doors for a while this afternoon. This spook palace was guilty of a handful of fire code violations. Fire officials say in the darkened maze, exits were hard to find. The house had too many extension cords, and curtains were blocking exits. Employees spent the day fixing the problems. Firefighters say an effort to scare needs to be tempered with attention to safety. And once they were made aware of the violations, owners were more than willing to comply.
The deal with a haunted house, you go into a maze and it doesn't give you your typical exit and ways out of in case of an emergency.
We want everything to be safe and we want everything to be legal. So spent quite a bit of money. It's in the off season. It's a laser tag arena, and in October it's a haunted house.
Scarecrow 2001 has also added employees with flashlights to guide guests to exits in the event of a fire. Lisa, firefighters say checking haunted houses for safety is a chore they tackle each October.
All right. Thanks so much, Amanda.
Patriotism is proving to be a challenge for local costume shops. The demand for Statue of Liberty costumes and other patriotic garb is so high that the theatrical shop in Valley Junction is creating its own costumes.
Yes, we had to take my sewing department into a different sewing realm and start making the costumes because there was so much of a demand, not only just in the state of Iowa, but several calls from New York to California.
The shop manager says usually patriotic costumes are third or fourth choice for adults and kids, but this year they're at the top of the list.
The Star-Spangled Banner isn't an easy song to master, but one Osceola boy proves great things can come in small packages. Channel 5 Eyewitness News reporter Carrie Netherton joins us live with his story. Carrie.
Lisa, 4-year-old Damon Helgevold is too young to really know what happened on September 11th, but his enthusiasm in singing the national anthem is stirring a sense of patriotism in the community.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
The national anthem is considered one of the most difficult songs to sing.
For the ramparts we watch.
But Damon Helgevold has no problem with it.
I like that song because it's good.
Many adults that we speak to say they don't think they could sing it, and it was really cool to hear him at age 4 being able to sing the full song.
The Helgevolds are big NASCAR fans. This is how Damon learned the song.
Come on, first see me in there.
When he got started singing the national anthem was through watching NASCAR races, so he thought the ending to the national anthem was Gentlemen, Start Your Engines.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner away.
Damon has sung the national anthem at 4 different events. His younger sister Leanne is also learning the song.
For the land of the free.
Damon also won't get into his toy race car until he hears the national anthem, and he sings the tune well. Just ask him.
Yeah, I'm just used to that song, so I want to sing it all the time. And the home of the brave.
Damon says he wants to be a singer and football player when he grows up, although he admits he gets nervous singing in front of a big crowd. Lisa?
What a talented little boy. Thanks so much, Carrie.
Damon's a tough act to follow.
That's right.
Well, some local high school students are using quilts to let everyone know how they feel about the terrorist attacks. Roosevelt High School students and teachers in Des Moines created a quilt about September 11th. The quilt features drawings and writings. You can see the quilts in person. They'll hang in Tower 1 of the Principal Financial Building for the next month. And Brad is here with a look at the quick cast. Ooh, chilly tonight, Brad.
It is a cold one out there, Terry. A sign of things to come, I'm sure. Let's take a look. What's happening out there right now? Well, the winds have actually died down since 5 o'clock. They were gusting up to 40 miles per hour, sustained around 30. Right now, winds are sustained around 20 and gusting to 30. So we're making some improvement there. But temperatures have been going down along with the wind going down. 40 degrees right now. It's 37 in Fort Dodge. We will go down to about the freezing level tonight, but the wind will continue to blow off and on. And through tomorrow, it's going to be windy and a high of only 46 degrees. It could be worse, though. It could be snowing. It's snowing right now in Mason City. We'll talk more about that coming up.
All right. Thanks, Brad.
Could you imagine teeing off near a tombstone? That could become a reality in Des Moines. The City Parks and Rec says there's unused land inside Glendale Cemetery, and one possible way to use the property is to build a 16-acre driving range. The city says it would design the range to complement the cemetery, But one man says that's not good enough.
Where you find people with pleasure, you're going to find gum wrappers, candy wrappers, potato chip sacks. They're all going to be flying around. And anyone that knows anything about golf knows the ball doesn't go horizontal. It goes up and over hundreds of yards. And kids yelling.
Glendale has the state's largest number of World War markers. The city says it's months away from deciding just what to do.
Some Central Iowans will be looking elsewhere for health care. Plus, high-speed internet is coming to Fort Dodge, and another Iowa town is recognizing victims of the September 11th attacks. Channel 5 Eyewitness News reporters have the details in tonight's City by City report.
People in Marshalltown will soon have one less option for health care. The Marshalltown Community Clinic is closing its doors November 16th. The clinic's CEO says not enough people were using the facilities. The clinic says that they will help patients find new health care and will help employees find new jobs. Jay Vilwalk, Channel 5 Eyewitness News.
A major cable television upgrade is on the way for people in Fort Dodge. Mediacom says when the project is finished, subscribers will receive a number of new channels as well as high-speed internet access. The company says along with the improvements, customers can expect a rate hike. Tim Knoll, Channel 5 Eyewitness News.
People across the state are showing their patriotism in different ways. In Colo, the fire chief wanted to honor his fellow firefighters who lost their lives in the September 11th attack. The helmet, coat, and flag will stand as a constant reminder. Stacy Kennel, Channel 5 Eyewitness News.
We have important information for students and parents in Bedford schools. The superintendent has canceled classes there for the rest of the week. Also, there will be no middle school football game or senior pictures. This is because there was a small fire there today. Workers will be cleaning up the school for the next couple of days.
More people in the metro are staying closer to home to work on their home. We'll tell you who's cashing in.
And is the juice on the loose? We have the latest on the O.J. Simpson trial.
But next, Chief Meteorologist Brad Edwards is back with a frosty forecast.
You're watching Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10 with Carrie Sater and Lisa Carpinelli.
Folks, at Stivers Lincoln Mercury, we now offer a golden opportunity. Now through October 31st, every new 2001 Lincoln & Mercury car, 0% interest for 60 months. That's in addition to every vehicle being reduced in price. For the used car buyer, we offer special purchase 2000 model Ford cars as low as $11,988. 2001 model Dodge Intrepids as low as $13,988. As always, at Stivers Lincoln Mercury, price sells cars.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's. Taco John's.
There's a whole lot of value going on today and every day at Taco John's. All day every Thursday, our delicious Taco Bravo is only 99 cents. And all day every Sunday, our famous six-pack in a pound is only $6.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's. Taco John's. Going on at Taco John's. I see.
The Channel 5 Eyewitness News team. We know you don't want a lot from the news. You just demand everything. And you want to understand everything. We expand what you see and what you get.
News is about people. We need to tell the stories of people through the eyes of the people who are involved with those stories.
I see it all.
Channel 5 Eyewitness News. You'll say, I see.
Pick up a new Dodge now, and we'll pick up the interest. Announcing 0% financing on new 2002 Dodge models. And make no payments until 2002. That's right, 0% financing and no payments until 2002. Plus, we're clearing out 2001s with exceptionally generous factory-to-dealer cash incentives. Want to get a great deal? Then get to your Dodge dealer now.
Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10 continues. With Chief Meteorologist Brad Edwards.
Well, it doesn't look too bad out there on the SkyWest camera, but I'll tell you what, looks can be deceiving. Let's take a look at the current conditions right now. We are dropping 40 degrees for the temperature, 31 for the wind chill, humidity 59%. The wind is down from where it was. It's west at 17, but it'll be back again tomorrow, gusting up around 30. Right now, we've got some gusts around 30, and I think tomorrow it'll be the same, maybe up to 40. 35, one of the stronger ones here in Marshalltown, 36 in Clarion. The winds have died down. The wind advisory has been lifted from at least central Iowa, still in effect for parts of northern Iowa. Here are the wind chill values, and yes, it's late October, and we're talking about wind chill values in the 20s and 30s tonight. Could see some of these dropping down into the single digits in northern Iowa by tomorrow morning. We should be in the teens for wind chills by tomorrow morning. 39 degrees, popular number here. Marshalltown, Ames, on up into Clarion. Coldest temperature, Storm Lake 37. We're looking for a temperature near 30 by morning, 30 or 31. Now here's what it looks like around the Midwest. There's the cold air. It's coming all the way from basically Alaska, Northwest Territories. That's where this air has originated, very cold air, and it's just the first of many waves. I'm sure it's going to be a cold winter, but the cold air is pushing against some very warm, humid air. We've had some big thunderstorms developing back here. Now the wind chill values are really dropping. 11 degrees right now in Bismarck. They've had a blizzard in North Dakota, especially eastern part of the state where visibility is down to 0, 4 to 8 inches of snow. It's been a mess up there, so it could be worse. Here's the snow on the backside. Here is the big push, the jet stream just crashing in here. A lot of energy lifting the atmosphere and creating big-time thunderstorms. Straight line winds, tornadoes. They've had a lot of damage here in the Ohio Valley. Actually started just to the east of St. Louis and it's been moving eastward, causing all kinds of problems for those folks. Two fronts, actually. One has a lot of the energy, but this has the cold air. This is the front coming out of Canada with the Arctic air, and the cold blast will be with us for a couple of days, but it will rebound by the weekend or toward the end of the weekend. There's our snow, and by the way, it was snowing last hour at Mason City. There will be a few snow flurries here in northeastern Iowa, but most of that's going to stay up in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Minnesota. They can have it. We're going to get ours sooner or later, but not now. We don't need it. Well, the clouds may come in and out tomorrow, but we will see some sunshine. Temperature-wise, we'll be down around 30 tonight, up into the 40s for highs. That's it. 40s for highs on Thursday. Friday, probably still in the 40s, maybe upper 40s, but Saturday and Sunday, it will warm up. 30 degrees tonight, variably cloudy skies, still windy and cold out there. Winds still 15 to 30 in most areas. For tomorrow, 46 for the high. That's way below normal, about 15 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, still windy and cold. Winds from the northwest still at 20 to 30, so very gusty wind. 7-day forecast, well, the wind is with us a couple of days and it's gone. The wind will actually come back, and I didn't put it on there, but it's going to be a little windy on Sunday, but it's going to be a south wind, and it's going to get us warmer. 62 on Sunday, getting milder. All next week looks like above normal temperatures and a chance of rain by Wednesday. So we'll just have to get through these next couple days.
Okay, sounds good to
And
me.
then the 3 months that come after that.
You're right.
Got to hang on for the long haul. Thanks so much, Brad. Well, business is booming for one metro company. If you stay at home, odds are you're actually helping out.
And Iowa cracks the top 10 in the national ranking. We'll tell you how we place when it comes to living healthy.
And is there a way to protect you and your mail from anthrax? We'll take a look next on Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10.
Get to Charles Gabus Kia for the year-end sales event, where you'll get an extraordinary vehicle at an extraordinary price. The all-new Kia Optima comes standard with power windows, locks, CD player, and a lot more. With over 20 Optimas in stock, you're bound to find one you like. This luxury sedan is stylish, affordable, long on performance, lean on price at $13,999. Drive home a Kia, and you'll be driving a well-made, affordable vehicle with a 10-year, 100,000-mile long-haul warranty. Charles Gabus Kia year-end sales event, 4545 Merle Hay Road.
Financing for 36 months on new Corollas, 4Runners, and Tundras, or go for great cashback savings or low leases for a limited time only.
Save by zero.
I'm Ted Koppel. Coming up on Nightline, your Washington's chief health officer. Anthrax anxiety has gripped the city. A day in the life of Dr. Ivan Walks, and everything you ever wanted to know about Cipro but were afraid to ask tonight.
Cable boy here. After a hard day at school, it's sure nice to get home.
You mean at home?
That's my little brother, Cable Kid. You want to know anything about the internet? See him.
There's only one thing you need to know. Mediacom at home.
Order cable TV with Cinemax and HBO and get free Mediacom at home through December 2001. Or get the premium channels at no additional cost through December 2001.
Buy one.
Get one free.
Considering everything in your life that reflects who you are, shouldn't
Won't your home do it best? At Hubble Homes, we work closely with people whose skills and materials are the very best. Our custom kitchens are from Builder's Kitchen, Central Iowa's most experienced kitchen designer and cabinet supplier. Builder's Kitchen offers great style choices, unmatched attention to detail, and 30 years of expertise. Visit a community near you and imagine yourself in a Hubble home. Come see the difference.
Home improvement stores are noticing a bump in business this year. David and Julie are among many folks foregoing vacations to fix up their homes. Home Depot says its sales are up 20% from last month. Flooring, doors and windows, and kitchens are the most popular projects. Julie says home improvement just seemed like a better investment.
We're going to enjoy living and spending time in the home long term versus a quick trip someplace for 2 weeks and then you're back in the same old environment again.
Sales could also play a part in the larger than average turnout. Many folks are also winterizing their homes, hoping to head off high energy costs.
Business is also improving at video stores. Blockbuster reported a third quarter profit. In recent weeks, the chain rented more than $1 billion worth of movies. DVD rentals soared. Blockbuster says it'll continue to stock up on discs and eventually cut back on tapes.
O.J. Simpson faced another jury today. The 12 men and women found him not guilty in connection with a road rage case in Miami. Simpson was accused of grabbing another driver's glasses and scratching the man's face. The former football star insisted the argument was started by the other driver. If he had been convicted, Simpson could have faced 16 years behind bars. What makes Iowa such a great place to live? We'll break down the state's health score.
And are you willing to pay more to make your mail safer? We'll have results from our Channel 5 Eyewitness News Internet poll.
And we'll refresh your memory on what winter is really like when Channel 5 Eyewitness News at 10 continues.
Meet the toughest, strongest, meanest machines in the field. The all-new tractors from AGCO. From the rock-solid cast-iron frame to the Cummins turbocharged diesel beating in its heart. This baby is ready to take on the toughest job your farm and Mother Nature can dish out. So powerful, so tough, it belongs in a cage, not in a barn. Experience one today at your nearest AGCO dealer.
If the Titanic's captain had a pager, would he have taken the plunge? If Evander Holyfield had a cell phone, would he have worn earmuffs? If Custer had a two-way radio, would he have gotten the point? Electronic engineering, connections you can count on.
What do you put in? Is it like a recipe or something?
I stopped using a recipe years ago. I cook from here.
And you nag from here.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond, you'll say, I see Raymond, Thursday at 6:30.
Okay, Max. I'd like to make everybody a good dinner tonight. What? You have an idea. Chicken. That'd be really good.
Introducing our newest chicken helper, home-style chicken and mashed potatoes. Smothered in a rich, savory gravy, it's a home-cooked meal your family will love.
It's really good. Thank you.
New home-style chicken and mashed potatoes from Chicken Helper, helping you make a great meal tonight.
When it comes to dressing casually, you can trust your instincts. Or better yet, trust ours.
Casual know-how at Men's Warehouse.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Iowa makes the list as one of the healthiest places to call home. A new report out from the United Health Foundation ranks Iowa as the 8th healthiest state in the union. The study looked at 17 different criteria. Iowa got points for low unemployment and good prenatal care, but there are some things that the state needs to work on.
They think our cancer rate's a bit high, our heart disease rate, and these are things where people can make individual choices to stop smoking, watch their diet, and help improve the overall health of the state.
The #1 healthiest state to live in, Minnesota. Number 50, Louisiana. With anthrax anxiety growing daily, there may soon be a test you can take at home. It's called Pure Test. You collect any suspicious material on a cotton swab, then drop it in a solution. The test takes 24 to 48 hours to process. The CDC says it doesn't have enough evidence to recommend these home tests. Hardware stores around the country are expected to have the $25 tests by the end of November. Terry.
All right, thanks, Lisa. You know, Michigan isn't that great, are they?
Well,
we'll find out.
The top 10 team, that's for sure.
Yeah,
So the Hawks are going to have their hands full this weekend. We'll preview that big game, and also we'll hear from Jake Sullivan as he tries to make the move to point guard. That's coming up next.
Our water doesn't smell that bad.
You can't even see the lead.
The arsenic levels are below average.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. Now there's no excuse. Enjoy better water today. Save up to $100 on the purchase of a Culligan water conditioner or a Culligan drinking water system. Now there's no excuse. Enjoy the best quality water and save $100. Only from your Culligan man.
Spend a special day with our creative people at the 19th Annual Autumn Festival, an arts and crafts